morning. It is July 8th. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I'm still half asleep, but we're gonna do this. Future Taylor jumping in here really quick. I must say that there was no reason for me to take a test. I wasn't sick. I had no symptoms. My period wasn't late. The only reason that even crossed my mind to take this test was being post-op from gastric sleeve surgery. I hit 6 months and I was able to drink alcohol again. If I was going to be drinking, I would take a pregnancy test. I've had a lot of people that are like, what made you want to take a test? Because it was there. That's it. It's been a couple minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is a line. That is like a line. Like, that's not even like questionable. That is a line. That is a line. That is a line. Matt's asleep. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I have to collect myself. Oh my gosh. I have stuff to do today. I'm watching someone else's baby today. And my cousin who's pregnant is about to call me. She's about to call me on her way to work. Do I tell her? Oh my gosh, if I tell anyone, it has to be her. I'm staring at it like it's gonna disappear. Like, I don't believe it. But like, I was not expecting that line. Ooh, the rush of emotion. I just got like a major breakdown, like crying for us, and like gone, because I just realized like my life has to keep going today. Like, I think I might just be at that point where it's like I like remain calm. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. The real question at this point is, how long do I wait to say something to Matt? Oh, I don't know how he's gonna react. I do not know how he's going to react. Future Taylor, I filmed Matt finding out, and that video is nowhere. Like, nowhere. To explain what happened, he was asleep. I was not gonna tell him. I was gonna find a way to tell him. And then my cousin ended up calling me, and there was no way I could hide it. And I was just like, I need to tell Matt now. I called Maddie, so I was like, hey Maddie, what is this? And I showed him the pregnancy test, and he's like, what is this? I said, what is this? He was like, I know what this is. What is this? He was just like, we literally just talked about like we were done. He was like, I just want to go on cruises. Like, I just want to go on cruises. Like, we had a plan, and then that plan ultimately got changed after we had been trying to go with that plan for years. Matt is very excited. But when we first found out, he was scared. If you've been through this, if you have tried for years, if you've had loss, if you've gone through fertility and fertility treatments and things like that, I think it's really, really hard on the spouses to see the person who is trying to conceive and who has conceived and lost. Seeing us go through that is such an emotional toll on the spouse. to see your spouse go through that. There's only so much you can like sympathize because like, or empathize, because if you're not the one going through it, you really don't know. And I do think there are times that it is harder on spouses because there's only so much they can do and say. And then I do think spouses also need to find other spouses who have gone through that, because it is a completely different feeling to feel hopeless and helpless that like, I can't help my wife. So in the end, Matt is very excited, but in the recording, I wish I did have it and I don't. He was scared. He was, but very excited, but shocked. Because like I said, we had decided we were done. Ooh, I have more tests. Oh, I wish I had peed on a couple more. I mean, this is early, but that's what happened last time too. It was so early. And it's like, that's why I'm trying to keep my like calmness, because like this is early. So like, I'm trying not to freak out. Like, happily, like freak out, you know? I think that's kind of his thing if I tell him now, but like he'll be very calm, he'll be very like almost like nonchalant, like he doesn't care, because it's one like we have to get past a point, which we've never gotten past, unfortunately, which I think is why I'm like, is like for real, like is this really happening? I mean, it's happening, it's there, stupid, but I want it. As far as like getting pregnant 6 months into weight loss surgery. Oh, people do it all the time though. I mean, it's not unheard of. It's a lot of people have the surgery for this reason. I didn't have the surgery for this reason, but this is what led me to having the surgery. I joke about it where people say like, probably needed a hug, but you know, did this instead. It's sad, but we dealt with this a year ago, which I think is what's so crazy about this. And that's kind of what prompted my surgery, was I was probably needed a hug and decided to go to Mexico and have weight loss surgery instead. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to the doctor because I got my 3-month blood work done. 3 months late for one. Everything was good, nothing was wrong. But they either just didn't take enough blood or they spilt one. The way it was worded, we don't really know. But either way, it doesn't matter. They need more blood taken to test like one thing in particular. I'm wondering if be like, could we throw this in there while I'm here? My cousin's calling me. Oh my god.
To see if they'll add another blood test. Because that's a fucking line.
Oh my god!
That is a line. Is that not a line?
Yeah.
And that's
oh my
not.
god.
Yeah, and that's not an evac line, bro. Like that's not a.
Oh my god!
That's a line.
Bro!
Yeah. Yeah. That's a line.
Oh my god!
Let me see if I can flip the camera around.
Dude, I can see the line. Bro, that's a line.
Yeah, and
My line.
yeah.
We went and got blood work done, got the results back the next day confirming we were in fact pregnant, and then in these tests you can see it got stronger even the next morning. Matt and I, just days before I filmed this, had decided we were done. He was gonna get a vasectomy, I was gonna either have my tubes tied or go on a form of contraceptive. We decided we were done. We were gonna travel. Like in this video, it just kind of seems like I had a reason to take the test, and I was like, we're gonna do this today. Really, I was fully prepared to be like, darn guys, okay, well Matt's getting a vasectomy, no kids. And that is not what has happened.